It's awesome. It's perfect. Yeah. The button, you actually put it somewhere where it's a lot more convenient for me. So just press it really quick. That's the front. And the cool thing is, press it one more time, and I can see the back at the same time without having to have it on reverse. So that's even better.
What's up, viewers? It's Eric from Sonic. Today I'm here at ACC Air Runner, and we're here to install a front camera on this 2017 Toyota Tacoma using the Sonic CS6 EP and also the Cam 11 front camera. And we will be covering step-by-step instructions on how simple and easy it is to install a front camera on your Toyota truck. And if you don't want to install it, you can always bring it over here at ACC Air Runner. Well, they'll do a spectacular job installing the front camera for you. So let's get started. What Shin is working on now is a bracket to mount the front camera onto. You can just buy a front camera and just mount it in the front somewhere where it'll give you the view of the front bumper. But Shin, ACC, they're very particular about mounting the camera in places where it's the least noticeable. In order to do that, he's making a custom bracket for it. All right. The first step was to find a good place to mount the front camera. And after we got that done, we made a bracket for it. And now we are inside the vehicle. Okay, we first need to pull off this panel here, and we can easily do so just by grabbing a hold of it from every corner and just pull it towards you. Just like that. It's just being held by a clip. It's very easy. And after you pull all that out, you'll notice that there's 4 10mm bolts that's holding it. And unscrew those 4 10mm bolts. So now that we got the radio out, and we need to find the identical connector that's going into the radio. All we have to do is daisy chain the connector. So the connector that was going into the radio, we connect it to our harness. And then our harness connector connects to the radio. So we already routed the front camera power through the firewall. And we're routing it behind the radio. And after we route it behind the radio, we are going to connect it to this. So this will power the front camera, and the ground for the front camera will be connected to the chassis of the vehicle. Here we go. This is the wire from the front camera, and this is the wire for the video, front camera video. And this power for the front camera, once again, is going to connect to this red power accessory wire. And this video from the front camera will connect to for the front camera input on this CS6 EP adapter. Okay, and then grabbing this male-to-male RCA cable, we are going to connect both on the backup camera input and the output here. If you go back to our harness, on the second harness that you see that's connected, the part that connects to radio, you connect this to the output part of our adapter. Okay, and the part that connects to the harness that originally went into the radio, we are going to connect that to the backup cam, okay? The backup cam. Just like that. And then once we have all that connected, we're going to daisy chain this. If you haven't noticed already, we have spliced the front camera power into the power accessory on our harness. All right, so our adapter is all connected to the harness. Front camera is being powered. The ground on the front camera is connected to the car chassis. We connected the button. So for this vehicle, since it's fully equipped model, we didn't have any empty switch blanks other than this one over here. The switch that we include was a little too small to fit in here. So instead, we are going to use a different switch for this car, which is this teardrop model. You can opt to have this switch instead of having the other one. And this one's a bit more flexible. You can mount it anywhere since it's only being held with double-sided tape. Okay, now that we cleaned up the wires and used our electric tape to secure everything, put everything back behind the radio. There's a lot of room back there, so you shouldn't have any problem putting the radio back in. And after that, and now the button. Alright guys, we just finished installing the front camera interface CS6 EP combined with our B-Cam 11 front camera. Things mounted right now with the custom bracket made by ACC USA. And let's just do a quick demonstration for you guys right now. So the car is on and we have a new button that's nicely fixed next to us right at the steering wheel. And then now when we push that button, whether the car is driving or standing, it doesn't matter. The front camera is engaged. And as you can see, the front camera is angled perfectly, so you barely see the front bumper, so you know where the end of your vehicle is. And if you want to see what's in front of you on the ground, you can do so. If you press it one more time, it shows the rear camera, and you can turn on your rear camera at any time, even when your car is driving now. You don't have to put your car into reverse. And of course, if you put your car into reverse, it'll work normally as usual. So when you put your car in reverse, reverse camera will engage, and at the same time, you press the button 2 times, and you can also make your rear camera engage again. And there's a timer to this right now. Timer is default, I believe, about 15 seconds. If you want to change the timer, you can. You can also get rid of your timer so that the cameras will remain on until you press the button again to turn it off. But it's always more comfortable and more user-friendly by having a timer, so they can just push it once and let it turn off by itself when you're parking your vehicle or when you need to just turn on your front camera just for a brief moment. Well, while we're pressing the front camera button, the LED on the button would either flash or remain on depending on which mode. Right there, you see that flashing? Press it one more time and it just stays on. That's your backup camera mode. And if you just turn it on, push it one more time, then it's a dim light that stays on.
Actually, I had seen a video on YouTube. It was a Tundra, I believe. And it got it, and I thought that was a great idea because you can't really see over the hood as much. And then I was also thinking about maybe eventually in the future, going off-road, you know, you're able to see where you're going. And then also, you know, if you're in a parking lot, you don't want to get too close to a post or something. You don't want to ruin, you know, the front end of your truck or someone else's vehicle. So I figured having a camera in the front would be perfect. Thank you. Yeah, you guys did a wonderful job, and you did it in less than 3 hours, I think.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you have any questions, contact us at info@beatsonicusa.com. Thank you.